Hello, beautiful people. How are you doing today? So, guys, I found a school for you in Europe. And again, please, if you want to study in Europe, there is a possibility that you can pay tuition in installments here. But again, make sure you reach out to the admissions team and ask them this question if they can permit you pay in installment. Now, if you are looking for a school in Barcelona, Spain, where you can study a 1 year program, 1.5 year or maybe 2 years master's degree program in the field of aerospace engineering, applied sciences, architecture, urbanism and building construction, and then civil engineering. Please listen to this video to the very end. This school is quite affordable. Somehow it may not be affordable to everybody, but again, I think this school has programs, especially to those who intend to move with families to Spain. Please understand that you are going to be applying for a visa. In case you come to the website, I'm going to drop the website below. If you see anything on the website like face to face, understand that you need a visa to go apply. Like face to face means you will sit in class and study. So the programs here are going to be in English language. Remember, most universities in Spain do not offer programs in English language. Please do your due diligence again. I am here to pass the information and I expect you to do your own work. So when I visit Spain next year, we are going to vibe better. So if you have 6,330 euros, then you might just be moving into some of these programs. Like you can apply to this university and then get a visa. Visa is not guaranteed, but understand that if you do the right thing, you can get visa. That is not why we are here. First, like I said, if you have 6,331 euros, you can study in this. Some programs cost this amount, but I'm not sure about all the programs. But the most important thing here is this university has many English programs at master's level. So check it. The name of the school is called Polytechnic University of Catalonia. I think this school should be in Barcelona. Check it out. The links will be in the video description box. Things you should note. Remember, they also have 1 year master's programs with 60 credits. And equally, you can study 2 years master's program. So when you get to the catalog, make sure you search based on what you want. Also understand that you are going to be selected for admissions. They will only pick you based on these things I'm going to tell you now. 1. Motivation letter. This is to tell you that you should pay attention to your motivation letter. And also, do not forget to mention why you actually choose this university in Spain, why you are applying to that particular program in that university, what you think the program is going to benefit you and your home country when you finish the program and return back home. Of course, you are not going to return, right? So we know all of that. But again, you need to convince the admissions team to give you the admission. Also, do not forget to mention why you actually choose Spain and that university and not US or Canada. These are some of the things you should add to your motivation letter that may increase your chances of getting the admissions to study in this university. Remember, you also have your curriculum vitae and your CV is part of the admission documents that will either determine if they are giving you the admissions or not. Do not forget, if you are applying for a program like Masters in Pure and Applied Logic, you need to also coin your CV, telling the admissions team that you've done maybe some research in that area, or maybe you've done some voluntary work that relates to that area, or probably you have some research experience that relates to that area is also an advantage for you. Do not forget that they will also use your transcript to evaluate you to decide if they are going to give you the admissions or not. It is very important for you to put this into consideration. Also, you need 2 reference letters, and the way your referees are going to write your reference letters, please, will determine if you will get the admissions or not. So let them tailor your They are not just going to tell the admissions team that, oh, I know Milton. Milton was a student in my faculty. No. What did Milton do during her undergraduate program? Did he actually do research, and in what areas and areas? So now, you as a student, you have to check these programs, then check what you need to do as research, link it back to your previous research, and I hope that you get the offer. Remember, those that actually graduated in specific programs, like if you want to study a master's in industrial engineering, at least you should be moving from bachelor's with industrial engineering knowledge. And if you have such qualifications, you might just go get direct admissions. But if you maybe had a bachelor's in physics and you are applying for something like industrial engineering, they will basically do an assessment based on these documents I gave you. And do not forget that you also need your English proficiency, which will basically be your IELTS test. So please look at all these and then you consider everything I said in this video. Now, understand that they need just 30 students for most of the programs. I was checking one of the programs like industrial engineering, and I noticed that no, airspace engineering, masters of airspace science and technology, they need 30 students and the tuition is 6,330 euros. Now, why did I even bring this info here? Because many people are running to Italy, many are running to Canada, some might be running to Sweden, but again, many people are not, they will not even know that there is a school in Spain like this. And again, this is an advantage for those of you who want to move to Spain or want to move abroad with families. Apply. Spain is accepting families. And do not forget that appointments might be difficult for you to get. But again, if you do your stuff on time, start looking for appointment. Hopefully, you can move to Spain. You can also show proof of funds based on your sponsor, or if you are the sponsor, just make sure you put everything together. I have videos on this channel to explain all these principles, all these details to you, right? Check them very well. That is what I can tell you. Now, one thing you should know is the admissions is in phases. If you look at it very well, it is in about 7 stages. And I want you to pay attention to pre-enrollment. That's the first thing you need to do. When you pre-enroll, they will check. Then you can now go to enrollment. And again, do not forget that you have to pay, I think, 30 euros or 30.8 for an administrative fee, something like that. You are going to see everything on the website. Then also understand that there is information on the website for you about legalization of documents. Make sure you check it very well. I have so many videos on this channel. I talked about legalization before, and I expect you to check those videos and make sure you apply. You have the name of the school, you have the requirements, you have the assessment, you know the number of places they are going to take, and also you know the tuition, the language of instructions, and of course the delivery method. Also, now let me talk about something. If you are applying to any school in Spain, please also consider private or public. It looks like public universities have more advantage of giving you a visa than some private schools. I didn't say private schools will not give you a visa easily, but sometimes I realized last year, I think last 2 years, the Spanish embassy in Cameroon was saying that if you are going into a private university, you have to wait. Why, if you are going into a public university, you can apply, you can book an appointment now. So it depends on what they do. I don't know. It looks like they prioritize public universities more. Sometimes that's just an assumption, because for me, I always think far before I do certain things. So that was what I was thinking. But again, if you can apply to a public school early, get admissions, then I think you might just, and do the other things correctly, you might just be moving to Spain this September. Do not forget that if you are looking for schools in Spain, I will encourage you to find schools in Madrid, Barcelona, Catalonia, or wherever. In fact, top areas. Spain is not a country which is very expensive. You can, with cost of living, I think with 500 euros, you can fit and pay your rents per month. But again, look at what you think you can really study. Don't apply for any program if it doesn't really directly relate to your bachelor's. And if you check this university website very well, they said somewhere that if your bachelor's does not relate to what you want to apply to, they can also consider you. Now, that is to tell those who did not, like if you did not study maybe physics and you think maybe mathematics can get you into a physics program, why not? Look at the website of the program very well. Then you drop your application. It is still a win-win. If you are rejected, no problem. You carry on and go to another school. Remember, the deadline is around July or August. I can't remember, but check this school, drop your application, and hopefully you can jackpot this year. We meet again in another one, and please, if you love the video, if you think you need a one-on-one call with me, book a call. Then we'll get on the call, and maybe you need advice, I can give you the advice, of course. If you need us to talk about something, why not? We carry on from there. And all we want for you is to succeed. I'm already in the Netherlands, and I would love to see you in Spain not next year, this year. Right? Why am I lifting it, dropping the movement to next year? No, this year. So please do not forget to do your due diligence. Apply now if you think, check the school anyways. Then share this video to your family members. It might help somebody. You never can tell. Or someone might just move abroad from in your family from my channel, right? Please check it out. Share the video. Thank you so much. We meet again. Bye bye.